Good evening, friends. This story time is extra special because it's got some of my other favorites, Pete the Cat and Magical Creatures. So this one is called Pete the Cat and the Great Leprechaun Chase, and you can find it this week at our Scholastic Book Fair that we are having. And if you purchase this book at the book fair, it's got all sorts of cards and posters and stickers and all sorts of things in it. But since I love my kids so much, I went ahead and bought one for the school so that I could share it with you guys tonight. And I could also have it in the collection. So if you love Pete the Cat and the Great Leprechaun Chase, this is a book that you'll be able to check out from the library coming soon. Now, let's see what kind of adventures Pete the Cat is getting up to. See, it comes with this poster in it. I'm going to take that out. Maybe we'll hang that up in the library. And all sorts of stickers. They're all leprechauns for St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up this weekend. Okay. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and Pete's teacher, Mr. G, is teaching about leprechauns. The only time you can catch one is on St. Patrick's Day. A leprechaun will bring you good luck, Mr. G says. Now, everyone in the class wants a leprechaun. Pete gets a great idea. He will open a leprechaun catching business. St. Patrick's Day comes and Pete gathers some supplies. He hangs a sign above his stand. This will be easy, Pete thinks. Squirrel is Pete's first customer. I want a leprechaun, Squirrel says. I need good luck for my test. Cool, I'm on it, says Pete. And in the thing, he has got some bait for his leprechaun. He's got all sorts of candy and shamrocks and all other things. Pete has a plan. He will follow a rainbow until he finds a leprechaun. Finally, Pete arrives at the end of the rainbow and finds Clover the leprechaun next to a pot of gold. Pete sneaks up behind Clover. Swoosh! But Clover is too fast. Did you think you could catch me so easily? He asked. Once there was a cat named Pete who thought nabbing some luck would be neat. Then he happened upon a smart leprechaun who he'll find quite tricky to beat. Clover disappeared in a puff of green smoke. Pete will need a new plan. So he's got the little leprechaun over there taunting him, and then he disappears. Sorry that the bed's shaking. My dog just jumped up here, realized I wasn't going to pet him, and jumped down. That afternoon, Gus visits Pete's lucky leprechaun catchers. I want a leprechaun, Gus says. I need good luck for my band recital. Pete says, I'll see what I can do. It sounds like Pete is a little less enthusiastic, meaning he's not as excited. It was really hard the last time. All right, all of these right here, they are cards that are going to come out of the book. They come with it at the book fair, but the one I'm going to put out on the school is not going to have the cards on it. Well, Pete plans to lure Clover out with his music. He plays a jaunty song on his guitar. Before long, Clover dances over to Pete. Just a little bit closer, Pete thinks. Suddenly, Clover starts spinning around Pete. Round and round, Clover gets faster and faster. Oh, goodness. Looks like Clover's up to some shenanigans, some mischief. Oh, no! Clover wraps up Pete with rope. Pete had finally met his match. A crafty leprechaun he just can't catch. He'll never win. He better give in or find something else to snatch. That Clover, making fun of him. That evening, Callie visits Pete's lucky leprechaun catchers. I want a leprechaun, Callie says. I need good luck for my tennis match. Says Pete. St. Patrick's Day is almost over. There isn't much time left to catch a leprechaun, but Pete won't give up yet. I love that. We talk about having a good attitude, respect, and lots of effort in everything we do. And it sounds like Pete the Cat has a lot of effort. Pete sets a trap for Clover. Before long, Clover tiptoes up to the trap and sniffs the air. I love candy, he whispers, peering under the box. Pete waits very quietly. Crash! Pete rushes over and checks underneath the trap. But it's empty! Clover skips away. Pete has tried many a plot, but still I haven't been caught. And isn't it dandy? I even got candy, while Pete ends up with squat. Leprechaun, I thought they were supposed to be nice. Well, Pete has an idea. He follows that trail of spilled candy to get himself to Clover's secret hideout. Swoosh! Pete finally catches Clover. Why do you want me? Clover asks. I'm helping my friends who need some extra luck, says Pete. Luck doesn't come from having a leprechaun, says Clover. You and your friends have each other. That already makes you as lucky as can be. I'll admit it, having good friends is pretty lucky. Could Clover be right? Pete wondered. Pete is one very lucky cat, and a lucky cat doesn't need a lucky leprechaun. He decides to let Clover go. Pete decides he will be the good luck his friends need by helping them out himself. He helps Squirrel study for his test. Squirrel aces it. Pete helps Gus rehearse for the recital. Gus rocks it. Pete helps Callie practice for her match. Callie wins it. Clover magically appears. Good job, Pete, says Clover. I have one more poem for you. While Clover played hide and seek, Pete learned something unique. The luck that you make beats luck that you take any old day of the week. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It sounds like Clover taught Pete that you can make your own luck. You can make your own life. You don't have to wait on somebody else to do something or for something to happen. If you got it in you, you can go make great things happen. Help a friend out. Help somebody study for a test, or maybe put in the extra effort yourself. Rather than worrying about being lucky, maybe we worry about what we do that makes that luck happen for us. Hope you guys enjoyed story time. I can't wait to see you at school. And don't forget, we'll have this book on the shelf soon. Have a great night. Sleep tight.